Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Proveg Engineering and Food Processing Private Limited. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the wheat flour mill plant, and we will go one by one to all subjects, all aspects which will cover how we can make wheat flour from wheat in a plant. So before we proceed to the video, I request you all to please watch this video till end so that you can get answers of your all questions regarding the wheat flour mill plant. So we'll go one by one and we'll cover all these questions like what is wheat flour, how wheat flour is prepared from wheat in plant, what are the impurities coming with the wheat from the farm, how to remove the impurities from the wheat, how the wheat will be converted to the wheat flour, what are the equipments used in the wheat flour mill plant, what is the profit ratio in preparing wheat flour from wheat. So all these questions are merely general questions which you have in your mind. So we will get answers of all these questions within this video. So I request you all to watch this video till end, and if you really like this video, please like, subscribe and comment over this video, and also get connected to us by our website also. Let us start our tour. So first we will go with the plant process, like how the wheat flour is prepared from wheat in the plant. So friends, we all know that the wheat is coming directly from the farmer's farm, and when the wheat comes to the factory, it has a lot of impurities like the dust, dirt, the dundli, the mud balls, the stones, and for getting a pure quality of wheat flour or the white quality of wheat flour, we need to remove all these impurities first. So first of all, the wheat will go processed through the cleaning section, and further it will go to the softening part or conditioning section, where the wheat will be conditioned for around 8 to 10 hours, and then the wheat will go to the Chakki or the milling section, where the wheat will be converted to the wheat flour, and after this the wheat flour will go to the sieving section, where we have centrifugal sieving machine, where the wheat flour and the bran like the chopper will be removed separately, and we will get a pure quality of wheat flour from here. Now friends, the most important question is that what is wheat and what is wheat flour? We will first understand that. You know very well, the wheat is enclosed of two portions. The outer coat is known as the bran, which is very hard and which is a good source of fiber, while the internal portion is known as the endosperm, and that is the most important part, which will be directly converted into the wheat flour. And this is the part which is rich in protein, which is rich in carbohydrate and various minerals. So now the thing is that the wheat flour, as we all know, that is basically used to make chapati, fulka, roti, and further there are many dishes like the malpua, paratha, which can prepare from the wheat flour in our home. Now, why we eat wheat flour? We all know that the wheat flour is the basic source of energy, basic source of carbohydrate, and carbohydrate is equal to energy. So wheat or wheat based dishes we eat for getting the energy. Similarly, the rice is different thing and the wheat is different thing. So there are two basics of our society. One is the wheat and another is the rice. So from wheat we cannot directly eat the wheat. So we convert wheat to the wheat flour, and wheat flour to we make the chapatis or fulka or roti. So when we eat roti or chapati, we get the full form of energy, which is required for our daily exercises, daily routines. So for getting the energy, we are getting the chapatis, and for that we are getting the wheat flour. Wheat flour basically comes from the internal part of wheat. Now the important part is that in our plant we have to process the wheat in such a way that we should not harm the outer coat and the internal coat, because these both are rich in protein. So we have to process it in a cold way. So we will understand all these questions, answers in this further video, our continuing video, that how to process wheat in a cold form in a plant. So now we have got the information that the internal part of the wheat, that is known as the endosperm, is necessary for our health issue, our carbohydrate needs, our energy needs, and that is known as the wheat flour. Now we will try to understand how we process wheat to make the wheat flour in a plant. So we all know that the wheat comes from the farm. It is full of dust, dirt, mud balls, stone particles and the dundli and very high quantity of foreign material. So first of all, when the wheat is coming to our plant, we'll first remove all these impurities which are bigger than the wheat from a drum sieve, which is a rotating drum having different sizes of sieves. So when the wheat is moving inside the drum, the wheat comes out and the impurities which are bigger than the wheat, that comes out in the separate way at the end of drum. So this is the way we remove all foreign impurities from the wheat. Now the wheat also have some impurities which are lighter than the wheat, like the dundli, the husk, wheat husk, you know very well. So how to remove that? So for that purpose, from the drum sieve, the wheat moves to the vibroseparator. The vibroseparator works on the principle of difference in specific gravity. Like here, the material jumps over the bed of vibroseparator, and the lighter material which jumps, that sucked from the fan or that comes at the end of the vibroseparator and that separate from the wheat, and the wheat moves forward direction to the destoner. So this way, due to the difference in the density, due to the difference in the weight of both like wheat and the impurities, we separate them both by vibroseparator. Here the vibration is horizontal. So by doing this, we separate the impurities from the wheat. Now there are some impurities which are known as the mud balls or the stones, which are in same weight as of wheat, like the density of the stone particles and the wheat are similar. So for removing that, we process this wheat from the vibroseparator to dry destoner. Yes, dry destoner is a machine where we remove the stone particles. As the name itself indicates, it is a machine to remove the stones from the wheat. So for this purpose, in this machine, there is a vertical vibration and the horizontal vibration. Both type of vibrations are there, and this way the material which is heavier comes behind to the wheat, and that separates easily using both directions vibrations, and the wheat moves forward to the another section. So this way, friends, we remove stone particles from the wheat. Now after this also, there are some impurities which are present in the wheat crevices. You know, when you put wheat vertical, you will see there are crevices over the surface of wheat which have a good quantum of dust. So for removing that, we use scorer machine. The scorer machine uses the brushing action, where the brush acts over the surface of wheat and the impurities comes out of the wheat surface. So by using these 4 steps, we make a dirt full wheat to a clean wheat, which will go to the softening or conditioning section. And the friends, as I explained before, a pure dust-free wheat is required to make a pure white and kirkir-less wheat flour. If you have dirt, you will find kirkir or like some sound when we eat the wheat flour. So for removing this, we need to have a proper cleaning section full of all machineries. No one can claim that the wheat can be cleaned from a single machinery. Wheat have impurities which have to be removed by using these 4 machines. Without these 4 machines, no one in world can claim that he can clean the wheat using a single machine. So for removing the impurities, we need all sets of 4 machines using some elevators also. After this, the wheat goes to the conditioning section. So in this way, when the cleaning wheat is coming, it goes through the elevator to the screw worm, where we will put around 12 to 18% of water, which mix with the wheat, and the wheat with the water goes to the silo and it stays there. It stands there for 8 to 10 hours. So by this way, the wheat outer coat gets softened. Now we have to understand why we are softening the wheat. So the main reason is that when we soften the outer coat of wheat, it gets very soft, and when we crush this, when we put this soft wheat to the milling section like the Chakki, so there we don't need much pressure. With using little pressure, we can make easily wheat to the wheat flour. But if we are not going for the softening or they're not going for the conditioning, the outer coat is very hard. And for grinding, we need to apply much quantum of pressure. And because of this pressure, the outer coat breaks, but the internal coat, which is known as the endosperm, which is going to give us the wheat flour, that gets burned, and we will get a yellowish wheat flour if we are putting more pressure. So friends, the important part is here is that we need to ensure proper softening. Without this, we cannot prepare wheat flour which is white, wheat flour which is rich with the nutrients, because when we put much pressure between the chakki part, then definitely the temperature is very high, and because of that the nutrients also get destroyed. So for removing this, for maintaining our nutrient quality of the wheat flour, we need to ensure proper quantum of softening, proper quantum of water application, and proper quantum of wheat storage for around 8 to 10 hours in a silo. So if we see, the cleaning was an important part to make the wheat flour very clean, but the softening itself is an important part, because without softening we cannot claim white wheat flour, we cannot claim wheat flour rich in nutrients. Softening is an important part. Now from here, the softened wheat goes to the wheat chakki. You know very well about the chakki. A theory in Hindi is very popular. दो पाटन के बीच में साबुत बचा ना कोई. Yes, the wheat chakki has two parts or two plates of stones which rotates in reverse direction, and between that, when the wheat comes from the center of this wheat part, it grinds, it crushes, and the crushed wheat flour comes out, and it gets sucked by the pneumatic section. So a chakki is basically the important part which converts wheat to the wheat flour, and the wheat flour coming out from the chakki is directly goes to the centrifugal sieving section is using a pneumatic section. The pneumatic section is important here because the wheat flour coming from the chakki is having a good temperature. So when we transfer this wheat flour to centrifugal sieving section by using a pneumatic system, it gets cooled while it is coming to the centrifugal sieving section, and immediately cooling preserves our nutrient quality of wheat flour. So it is also an important part. So after this, the centrifugal sieving section, here it is also a revolving drum where we are putting a mash which we required to get the final flour. Like in northern part of India, people use 48 mash sieves, and from Maharashtra to the south, people use 50 mash or 52 mash sieves. So whatever quality we want, we can apply a mash here in the centrifugal sieving section, and after this the wheat flour will come out from the mash, and that will be of your final quality, and the chopper or the bran which will comes out at the end of this centrifugal sieving section, which you can collect directly and you can sell to the cattle feed plant. So here in this way we are getting wheat flour from this plant, and the wheat flour which is coming out of this centrifugal sieving section is the final wheat flour that we can directly transfer by using a pneumatic section to a packing plant, where we can pack 1 kg, 500 gram, 5 kg or 10 kg packs. So friends, using all these 4 steps, proper cleaning, proper softening, conditioning, milling section and sieving section, all these steps we follow one by one continuously, and we can make wheat flour from wheat. Now we will now understand what are the models available with us, our company Proveg Engineering. So we have different models starting from 100 kg per hour. We have 100 kg per hour minimum wheat flour mill plant. Then we have 250 kg per hour. Then we have 500 kg per hour and 1000 kg per hour. These are the plants which are opted by the startups. Then we have 2000 kg per hour and the 4000 kg per hour, which we will also see in this video, and we will also show the 2000 kg and 4000 kg plant. But currently the video running behind is of the plant which are ranging between 100 kg per hour to 1000 kg per hour. And if we see the power, so power required for 100 kg plant will be around 22 HP. Power for 250 kg per hour plant will be around 42 HP. Power for 500 kg per hour plant will be around 67 HP. And if you go for the 1000 kg per hour plant, the power required will be 125 HP. The plants will come with the all 4 sets which we discussed in this video earlier, like cleaning section, softening part, grinding section and the shaving section. The plant comes in the normal steel like the MS and SS both, depend on the customers. Our plant supply duration is around 1.5 months after placing an order in advance. We avail the opportunity to discuss here that we also install the plant. So once you have ordered the plant, we will send our technician to install the plant at your place. They will come your place and they will show you making the wheat flour from the wheat at your section, and they will train your person also. Now the important part which we have to discuss, what is the profit which we can earn while making a wheat flour from the wheat. So friends, if you are going for a plant like 250 to 1000 kg per hour and you are running continuously for 24 hours, you can earn easily a profit of 2 to 2.5 rupees per kg. But if you are running intermittently, like for a shift or for 8 hours, 10 hours, 5 hours, based on the need, you can easily earn a profit of 1 to 1.5 rupees per kg. And the wheat flour can be sell in a bulk like 50 kg pack. Also it can be sell in the small packets like 500 gram, 1 kg, 2 kg, 5 kg and 10 kg. And here a good question comes to the everyone minds, how we will compete with the big companies like the big brands available in the market like the Ashirwad, the Shobha Lakshmi, Raj Lakshmi, Fortune. So now the thing is that if we are processing the wheat, the same process which we discussed like cleaning, softening, wheat chakki and then the wheat sieving machine, then we can easily make a good quality of wheat flour using the same machines, and there is no hidden secret for making the wheat flour same as like these big companies. If you process the wheat to the wheat flour using all these 4 steps genuinely with honesty, that you can easily make the wheat flour similar to the big companies. So friends, so far in this video we have discussed about the wheat flour, what is wheat flour, what is wheat to wheat flour processing section, what are the impurities coming, what are the process which we have to follow in the plant, what are the quality of wheat, what are the machineries required for the wheat processing, what are the plant sizes available with our company, what is the space required, what is the power required. We have discussed all these things till now in this video. Now, in one important thing, what are the waste coming out of this plant? The waste coming out of this plant will be the stone particles, the mud balls, the foreign material which you can directly sell to the plants which are running cattle feed or the poultry feed. Also the bran, which is around 8% coming out of this plant, will be directly sell to the cattle feed or poultry feed plant. So nothing remains when you calculate at the ends of day, because the wheat is a cereal which gives everything to the society. Like wheat flour we will consume directly, the wheat chopper or the bran will go to the cattle feed plant, the small mud balls, stone particles, that also goes to the cattle feed plant, and the stone crusher plants also. So at the end of day we can sell everything coming out of the wheat processing and we can earn a good profit. In this video we have discussed yet about the wheat flour only. There is one kind of flour which is known as the whole wheat flour, in which we process the wheat flour completely, like we do not separate the bran from the wheat flour. Then if we are mixing the bran with the flour, then it is known as the whole wheat flour. So whole wheat flour is a good source of fiber, and this is basically a very useful product for the diabetic patient, and it can reduce the sugar level for a diabetic patient. So whole wheat flour is also in good demand and is selling in a good rate also. One more question which comes directly, that what is the height required for the shed? So height required for any kind of plant will be around 18 feet in center and 16 feet inside. So if you have an 18 feet height shed, you can easily install the plant. This is all we are telling about the plants which range from 100 kg per hour to 1000 kg per hour. For the plants which are of 2000 kg, 4000 kg per hour, we require a center height of 30 feet. And the most important part about our company, that the machines which you see in the background in the video are made of high quality steel. We use only the Jindal or Tata steel, and we make the high quality of steel machineries, so that the life of the machineries you can easily get around 5 to 10 years, because a plant is a dream for everyone. And if someone buy a plant, he has to earn the life of the plant. So important part is that the steel is very good, and the thickness of the plates which you are using is very high, so we can easily claim a good life of plant. And now the friends, if you want to book this plant, you can easily reach to our factory which is in Pune, Kota, Banaras, Agra and Guwahati. You can come and have a demonstration of plant. You can see all machineries in our stock, and you can book easily. After your booking, we will take the advance and we will supply you machineries in 1 to 1.5 months. And then our person will come there and they will install the plant and run the plant, and they will give you the demo of converting wheat to wheat flour. I hope I have been able to solve all your queries regarding the wheat flour mill plant, but still there may be many queries which you keep in your mind. So you are very open to call us or WhatsApp us on our number 7073642737 for any kind of query regarding this plant. You can inquire your queries on directly on these numbers. And also, please, if you like this video, if you have found that this video was informative, please like this video, please make a comment, and also subscribe our channel to watch other videos which are coming for the different sections. Also, we have different machineries which are related to poha, muri, cattle feed, poultry feed, fish feed, peanut processing. You can watch other video also on this video channel. And also you can go to our website www.pvgfoodmachinemanufacturer.com and www.provegengineering.in, www.provegengineering.com, and you can catch all information related to this wheat flour mill plant and the other plants. Also, you can share this information with your friends and relatives. So if someone is looking for a good company to start his plant, you can refer our companies. We can ensure you for the good quality of machineries with a good service and good lifetime relation with our company for making the wheat flour from wheat flour plant. So friends, this was all about wheat flour, how to make the wheat flour. This is the second video of wheat flour mill section. In the first video, we have shown all information in Hindi. This video was in English to show all information about wheat flour mill plant. Now there will be another videos which will demonstrate the big plants, how the big plants will work to make the wheat, flour, maida, suji, all this together from a single plant. So please watch our videos so that you can get information about complete wheat flour mill plant. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe our channel to get more information. Thank you all.